Alright, so what started out as a good thing has quickly escalated into this. But I installed the torque converter wrong. Pushed on the rotor, which is in pieces. So it shattered that and ruined the pump before I could even start the thing. But now that that's out of the way and I learned my lesson, I get to put this new pump in and try it again. So I took everything apart off camera. I was learning myself. And luckily the guy at the transmission shop is pretty chill. Very knowledgeable. And he was telling me, making sure I knew everything about how to reinstall it properly. So I guess let's get started and I'll take y'all along with me. So I'm sure a lot of y'all probably make fun of me for doing this, but I'm tired of taking this transmission out, taking transmissions out in general. So I have a good scale here, button it up on the inside of the lip, into the groove, and we're at 2 inches 100. If I do the same over here, we get a similar number. You probably can't see it. I can barely see it. Yeah, probably completely meaningless to most everybody who knows what they're doing. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, I don't know the specifics. There's a lot of differences between year models. When you go to look stuff up, everyone, I guarantee you, if anyone else did it, they wouldn't have a problem. But if I didn't check it, there would be a problem. So I'm gonna check it. But anyway, now I guess let's get into installing this thing. So I'm not making this video as much of a tutorial, being as I'm kind of the new guy here. We're gonna say out with this bad boy and in with this bad boy. So he told me to check to make sure the dowel that holds this part of the band in place is still engaged, and also over here as well, make sure that's all good, and to make sure the drum is still pushed back. And everything seems to be okay, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and start installing the pump. Oh, how are you supposed to do that and hold it in place? It slips past it every time. Maybe if I have it, I'm just curious if maybe that'll hold. The problem is the servo side, it keeps wanting to kind of pop out of place there. Man, that's gonna make it more difficult, but maybe it'll hold in place. Okay, is everything in there? I think so. I think we got it. So the servo here, it pushes pressure up, and it's kind of hard to show you, but the little pin, I don't know what you call it, it's right in here, and it applies pressure to this deal right here, this little thin piece. That's part of the band, and that is what applies pressure to the band. And this is the other side of the band, and it goes up, and you can see that little right there. There's a dowel built into the case, and there's like a receiver for it built into the band. So that just holds in place, and then that pushes, tightening the band around this drum. But when you're doing this on a bench, the whole drum's out of center. You know, it's just kind of flopping around. I'm not gonna move it because I have everything how I want it. But so you have to, it's really difficult to line this up and have slack for this when it's all out of center. But right now we've got it. So I'm gonna try to get the pump on without moving everything. So we'll see how that goes. It's in position now, so in theory I should be able to do this number here. damaged this, so I'm gonna see about putting some more grease. A little grease on it. Stick it on a little bit. Alright, how's it gonna go? Let's see. I actually don't know. Oh, that's gotta be it. So how does that mirror this? All right, let's try this again. So lining it up should be roughly like this. Well, there goes that. Now how do I know it's in line? Okay, go back a lot further. Alright, I feel confident that the band's not going to move out of place now. It's pretty centered. I don't know if tapping it back is the wisest move, for the simple fact, well, I can look right here and see that it needs to spin. thank you, but also we have a slight issue now. Anyway, we'll get it figured out. Bro, I added a nice new scratch